Hello everyone. Today we will study about the second chapter, that is management as science, arts and profession. In previous class we read about management and today we will study about management as science, arts and profession. So in previous chapter we read about management. What is management? Management means to manage thing. Management is a process to achieve the goal in an effective and efficient manner. This is known as management. So today we will study about management as science, management in arts and management as profession. So there is always a conflict between management is a science or art. Some management experts consider it is a science while some place it is categories as arts. So firstly we will read about management as a science. It's more important to understand the meaning of science before reading anything else. So, in nature of management, management as science is for this 3 points. First is systematic body of knowledge. So, systematic body of knowledge, it's referred to the observation and experimentation. Also, because systematic body of knowledge, because it has its own theory and principle, its work it's accordingly. For example, a person completed his study of engineering. During the course of his study, he gets a complete theoretical knowledge of the subject. His acquiring of knowledge means whatever knowledge he or she is gaining from that course or from the subject is known as science. So simply systematic body of knowledge is for so systematic body of knowledge is for observation and experimentation. So the next point is principle based on experimentation. Principle based on so principle based on experimentation, it means doing experiment again and again and then coming to a particular principle or a finalized principle. It simply means that science has their own theory and they work according to it. Now the third point is universal validity. It means it works universally. Therefore, management can be called as science, but it cannot be classified as science like physics and chemistry. It will be more appropriate to describe it as a applied science or soft science. Now we are done with management as a science. Now we will read about management as an art. Now we will read about management as an art. So, art refer to the principal application of knowledge. For example, if a person is doing engineering, in between his code, whatever he is learning, it's known as science because he is doing some experiment, he is observing something, and after doing that, like when a person after completing the course of engineering, working as an engineer in a company, his this work is known as a art. So management and arts have some classified characteristic. Let's learn it. So the first one is existent. So the first point is existence of theoretical knowledge. what? In arts, we read about history, civics. These are theoretical knowledge. To having some theoretical knowledge in any subject is known as arts. Arts is always based on certain theoretical knowledge that is can be used as a particular work can be accomplished. In short, having some theoretical knowledge about any subject or any course is known as arts. The second point is personalized knowledge. So second point is personalized application. So personalized application is an important point. So what is personalized application? To doing something with it. Like so personalized application is something that you are doing personally. Different people, different individual understand things differently in their own aspects. The use of available theoretical knowledge is found within different degree of different person or different individual. In short, we learn something personally, like we take things personally, or we can find new things as well. So now the third point is practice and creativity. So you know that practice make a person perfect. So in between, the person who practice more, they learn more. And creativity means to innovate new things, to learn new things, to bring new things in the market. So it's also came under management as an arts. So what is first we read about existence of theoretical knowledge means you should have enough theoretical knowledge about the subject or about the thing you are learning. Second, you should do personal application. It's mean you should learn things personally, like you should take it in your own way. Third is practice and creativity, that is practice make a person perfect, then you should practice things again and again so it can be perfect. And creativity means being innovative thing, bring new things in the market. So management has all features of arts refer to the practical application of knowledge. For example, as I said, if a person is learning something, any course, the period he or she is learning is it will come under management as a sign. After learning, when he or she will start like working as like a person is learning engineering, the period he is learning engineering, it will come under management as a science. After learning the engineering, when he will work as an engineer, it will come under management as an art. So now we'll read about management as a profession. So now it is the third point, management as a profession. So professions means to be expert in something. Whatever you are doing, if you are expert on it, if you have limited, if you have complete knowledge about the fact or the profession, then you will known as a profession. So the first point is well defined body of knowledge.